Kia ora, everyone. This week, as some of you may know, I'm on my way to a gathering of world leaders and tech companies and civil society in Paris to promote something called the Christchurch Call. Now, I don't need to tell you that here in New Zealand, of course, we were left reeling after the 15th of March terrorist attack. We are not the first country to experience an attack like that, but what happened in Christchurch was unique in one particular way. This was a terrorist act that was designed to go viral. The terrorist, he live streamed his attack, and the video in the aftermath was altered multiple times in order to enable it to get around automatic takedown. On Facebook alone, it was shared over 1.5 million times. New Zealanders and those abroad witnessed that video, not because they were necessarily seeking it out, but because the proliferation of it was so extreme. And we're left, therefore, with, I think, a sense of responsibility, a duty of care, to try and, yes, prevent terrorist attacks like this ever happening on our soil again, but to also try and prevent that sharing of terrorist content, of extreme violent content online. So that's what the Christchurch Call is all about. Now, we have a couple of principles and starting points that are really important to New Zealanders, that we must maintain a free and open and accessible internet. That has to be protected. That's why what we're asking tech companies and governments to come together over is actually something we can all agree on: stopping extreme violent content and terrorist content online. Now, we as a government, we could have simply sat back and within New Zealand formulated our own regulatory response. But social media companies, these platforms, they're global, and so the response needs to be global. And secondly, if we truly want to prevent the proliferation of this kind of content, we need tech companies on board and we need technological solutions to prevent the proliferation in the first place. That's why the Christchurch Call will involve tech companies and government around the table. It is a specific set of actions, both for government and that we're asking tech companies to implement themselves. And Paris will only be the start. We will be seeking other companies, other countries to sign up in the aftermath. No one wants to see anything like the 15th of March ever happen again. That includes the proliferation of this kind of content online. We have a reluctant duty of care, a responsibility that we've now found ourselves holding, and that is what we will be taking forward this week in Paris. I'll be giving you further updates as we go. We know this is a wider piece of work, and we will keep making sure we're doing all we can to look after those who are being affected after the 15th of March, but we also need to take care of this issue as well.